Hi, I'm Kylan Savage. I'm doing Classical Civilisations AS level, and today I'm going to be going over God's fate and justice in tragedy. Tragedy involves the Ajax, Trojan woman, Medea, and Agamemnon. Yes, so today I'm going to be going over God's fate and justice, as you can see on there. Here, I wrote it. I discovered you can do that on my webcam. So I thought that will make it a bit more interesting for you guys, because this is kind of set to be a long one as well. A bit like the last one, Women in Tragedy. Okay. So, in the Agamemnon, fate is certain and explained as Zeus's will. Fate can be accessed through prophets. The chorus say, "The steersman at the helm of Greece would never blame a word the prophet said." This quote shows how seriously the advice of prophets was taken as a sign of the will of the gods. However, we are still shown to have free will. Cassandra and Clytemnestra understand that their choices have consequences and that these are unavoidable. The idea of being trapped. Clytemnestra says, "What we did was destiny." She also says, "We have too much to reap. Our lives are based on pain." Cassandra says, "Once I betrayed him, I could never be believed." Chorus to Cassandra say, "Of your own free will, try on the yoke of fate." And the chorus also say, "No force, no prayer can hinder the midnight fury." Agamemnon is shown to have free will and stand it, though he conveniently forgets it later. He says, "Oh, but doom will crush me once I rend my child." He also says, when he's talking, I think it's his decision whether to kill a Finchnair or not, he's like, "Pain both ways, and which is worse?" The chorus say that when he killed her, they say he slipped his neck into the strap of fate, impure, unholy. He had no way to flee or fight his destiny. So, can we call this justice? Perhaps, so the punishments are severe, we can see that each character has caused their own punishments. The gods are deaf to one who turns to crime. They tear him down, said the chorus. We also have to considering that suffering helps us in the play. The chorus say, "All through the will of Zeus, our lives are pain. What part not comes from God? And we must suffer into truth." However, what perhaps is strange, that the gods tempt us into committing crimes so they can punish us. We've got to think about, like, well, Zeus is the helmsman, quote from the chorus there. Agamemnon is the steersman, which links them. Also, so towering Zeus, the god of guests, drive Atreus' son at Paris. That's said by the chorus. And this shows that Agamemnon was acting as Zeus's agent of justice. Zeus is also shown to have influence over all parts of chain of events. The chorus say that Helen was sped by Zeus, who speeds the guest. This shows he planned both her actions and Paris's as well. But what can we say about inherited guilt? The chorus say, "Ancient violence longs to breed, new violence comes. Only the reckless act can breed impiety, multiplying crime on crime." Cassandra says, "Look up, there is a dancing troupe," the Furies, "that never leaves." But we've got to think about her visions of Thyestes' children being eaten. That's the past crime. That's the Furies that never leave because of Thyestes' children were eaten. The chorus say, "But now he must pay for the blood his fathers shed." Aeschylus' trilogy is about how to end this cycle. Each member of the family must avenge another and therefore be killed themselves. So it's like a vicious circle. "There will come another to avenge us," says Cassandra about Orestes. "He was born his father's champions, and the avengers cut the assassins down." It is shown that the system of justice is completely destructive. The final play that we don't have to know about, but this shows that one in the books shows an alternative and a better way of delivering justice, because that is a trial. Okay, so now we've done fate. Wait. Now we've done fate. We're going to go on to gods. I didn't think about what I wrote them. Yeah, gods in the Agamemnon are shown to be vengeful, like humans. For Paris's crimes, all of Troy must be destroyed for Paris's crimes. Cassandra says, the wedding of Paris, death to the loved ones. And the chorus say, a kingdom's life and soul, fate stamps them out. She says agents of justice are the Furies who are terrifying. However, they're punishing bad behaviour. Artemis is bristling with pity, and she loathes the eagle's feast. Okay. I've completely lost where we're going. I'm sorry. I have like lots of pages of notes, and they are not in the right order at all. Do I go on to Ajax? Should I go on to Ajax next? So I'm just trying to work out which is the best way to go on. Yeah, we'll go on to Ajax next, shall we? Okay. Ajax. In the Ajax, we only really see Athena, or Athene, however you want to say her name, Athena. She is shown to be cruel. She follows the heroic code like the humans. She helps her friends. The text message says, Pallas Athene, the tyrannous daughter of Zeus, conceived this outrage to please Odysseus. Menelaus is like, we should be lying instead as he. And Athena says to Odysseus she wants to please him. She's like, look, now you can laugh at him. Won't that content you? Yeah, so she tries to help her friends. Odysseus, she loves Odysseus. Oh, don't worry, his Jersey Shore people screaming adverts on MTV. So now that she's helped her friends, she also wants to harm her enemies. Ajax says, one irresistible daughter of Zeus hunts me to death, and how can a man escape that enemy? She also gloats over defeated enemies. Athena's talking to Odysseus, and she was like, I was there to goad and drive him deeper into the pit of black delusion. And there you see the powers of the gods, Odysseus. Yeah, she wants revenge when she's assaulted. She did offer help to Ajax, but he's, what does he say? He says, Holy One, give your assistance to some other Greeks, and any fool can win with God beside them. I intend to win glory and honour on my own account. She thinks this is very blasphemous. She doesn't like that. Obviously in that time, well, we see that as noble and stuff, but in that time they would have been like, oh, you need a god on your side, we like the gods, but he's like, no, I want to win on my own. So she's not happy about that. I think that's one of the reasons why, that's the reason that she wants to harm him. She also kind of forced moderation in humans. She says to Odysseus, beware of uttering blasphemy against the gods, beware of pride puffed up by strength or substance. She also shows that she can reverse their lives in an instant. She says that all things mortal hang in the scale. Again, we have an implication of the inevitable suffering, though this isn't quite Zeus's fate. The messenger on the prophet's warnings say about Ajax that he was doomed to meet Athena's wrath. And this quote also shows that prophets are respected in this play too. Humans have a way to increase the gods' intentions. However, in this play, unlike the last, the heroes can actually have conversations with the gods as well, as you can see. The question of justice is a little trickier. One can argue that Ajax is guilty of hubris because of his insults to Athena. Don't forget, he greets Athena in the prologue as his partner and gives her orders. He says to Ajax says to her, be sure to back me up. However, unlike Agamemnon, we can admire Ajax's choice to win glory alone, and his pride is part of the heroic code. It's difficult to see Athena's actions actually as justice. I'm just going to do this one quite short. I'm going to go over Medea and Trojan women in the next video, so you're not overwhelmed, and probably like you were in the women video. So that's God's fate and justice in the Ajax, and the other one, and the Agamemnon.